Mother Nature again. Crazy, huh? You haven't seen me since the 70s and now you can't get rid of me. A lot of you are too young to remember, but I used to work for the margarine people. They showed me studies. It seemed fine. You know, the word trans fats wasn't even invented yet, which just goes to show you, apparently, you can fool Mother Nature. Back then, a lot of things we thought were bad were actually okay. You know, butter, eggs, wine, chocolate. Get it? Unfortunately, the things we thought that were okay were pretty bad. You remember, like conversion therapy, orange juice, fat-free muffins, blackface. But like Virginia Slims, you've come a long way, baby. And isn't that the point? You did what you did because you didn't know better, and when you knew better, you did better. But now, folks, you really need to do better. What else is new? Well, last week we had another hurricane that battered the whole East Coast. Hey, I spared Florida this time, okay? I'm not a monster. What was it called? Remember? Isaias. If ever there was a name more perfect for a storm. Isaias, or in Hebrew, Isaiah, was a prophet who predicted Jerusalem's downfall. He told the leaders that their corruption and greed and oppressing the poor was going to cost them big time. Spoiler alert, they didn't listen. Now, last time I spoke to you, I was mad at the senators who say they didn't hear what the president said or they didn't see his tweet. The ones who think that Doritos are too spicy and Joe Rogan has something important to say. Well, this time, I got to call out the religious conservatives, the evangelicals, the followers of this guy. Look, I expect misogyny, xenophobia, bigotry, that's all on brand for those people. But beyond that, they used to have strict and moral and ethical standards. It was almost admirable. But it is astonishing, and I'm talking to you, the Christian right now. It is astonishing that you are comfortable with a divorced adulterer, profiteering, profane, pro-gambler, pro-porn, rapey, traitorous liar. I mean, I've heard of bending the rules, you know, like a hand job isn't really sex or not scanning everything when you self-checkout at Target. But this is ridiculous. And for what? For what? The hope that maybe someday, who knows, they'll strike down Roe versus Wade. Do you know how crazy that is? You'll pardon the pun, but that's putting a lot of eggs in one basket. Do you understand how crazy it is? I mean, it's like you gave up tickets, season tickets to the Patriots because someone told you if you did, Tom Brady might be the one to pick up his kid from your son's bar mitzvah. I got news for you. It's going to be the babysitter. Isn't there anything else you want? Maybe there's a pothole you'd like to see fixed. Maybe a new street light on a busy corner, going to the hospital without fear of losing your house, a few less guns. Listen, if there's anything else you want, you got to speak up because I don't think those pro-life politicians are working on anything else. Anyway, I want to leave you on an up note. Do you know what else Isaiah predicted? 700 years BC, Isaiah predicted the birth of Jesus. Yeah, I mean, that's actually his big claim to fame, but I couldn't lead with that. I mean, could you imagine Jesus today? Well, I could because I saw him last week at the company picnic. Sweet kid. Could use a haircut. Still, he's always polite, always asks about my work, how's the pandemic, and I always say the same thing, come down anytime, you're welcome. Don't worry, he's very busy. He's not coming anytime soon. You know, they just got the internet up there and they put him in charge of vetting all the GoFundMe campaigns, so that eats up a lot of time. Anyway, good news for you, right? It means you still have time to clean up this mess. Mother Nature, signing off.